Hello and welcome to another episode of the Anime Lounge podcast. I'm your host Lance, here with my other host Matt, and today we have our good friend Cam joining us.
What's up, guys?
Every episode we like to share what we're drinking behind the mics, and today I will be drinking some of my homemade whiskey, which I turned into an old fashioned, and that's it for me. What about you, Matt? What are you drinking?
Very nice. As we talked about, I got a around the world bundle of whiskeys, so I broke one out for today. It is called Nearest Uncle 1884. It is a small batch whiskey. It's an American one. That's about all I can tell you. Not bad. Not bad. Not my favorite, but pretty good. And then of course I always have a Spotted Cow. Cam, you drinking anything?
I broke out the bottle of Kraken I got for my birthday and poured it in some tea.
There you go.
I was drinking some spiced rum earlier today.
It's so strong.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is.
Kraken and Sailor Jerry. I like them both because they're strong. I'm not too sure about Kraken right now, but I know Sailor Jerry is stronger than Captain is.
It's spiced.
Spiced, yeah.
I remember when I first turned 21, I'm pretty sure that was like the first or second thing I bought because I was like, yeah, I want some rum. Did not like it.
Regular rum, like non-spiced rum?
No, I bought some Kraken because it had just come out because, we're old.
Yep. Yeah, I remember.
Fuck, you're right.
I remember when Kraken was new.
I was like, yeah, the bottle's kind of cool.
And the two little loops on the top.
Yeah.
Yep. Unique bottle.
My knees hurt.
My back's going to give out in 5 minutes. Don't worry.
You and me both.
Lance, I want to hear what you have for a synopsis for us.
So today we are going to be covering Netflix's The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity. And our synopsis for today is going to be The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity is a romantic comedy about the unlikely bond between Rintaro, a tough-looking but kind-hearted student from a delinquent-filled public high school called Chidori, and Karuko, a gentle girl from the elite neighboring private girl academy, Kikyo. Their secret friendship formed at Rintaro's family cake shop blossoms despite the deep-seated animosity and social barriers between their rival schools, serving as a modern, sweet take on Romeo and Juliet's trope as they navigate through misunderstandings and judgment from their peers.
Cool.
And that's what we're going to go today.
Thank you, Google AI.
Don't.
Actually, that wasn't even AI. That was Google itself.
Oh.
It was not advertised as AI, so...
Oh, they like to advertise that, so I'll believe it wasn't.
Yeah, go with that.
So then, I guess, what do you have for the Japanese word for today then? I have no idea.
Today's Lance's lessons is going to be the Japanese word for cake shop. And cake shop is keikiya. Keikiya is spelled Keikiya. And keikiya is very relevant to today because most of our encounters take place at Rintaro's family's shop, which is a cake shop. So you might have thought that this sounds pretty English because cake and keiki are very similar. But I wanted to bring into focus the ya at the end of it. The ya basically signifies that it's going to be a shop. So very similarly, like a pizza-ya is a pizza shop, and like an okashi-ya is like a snack shop. So if you see that ya after like a food, it basically is going to mean that it's going to be a shop that sells that food.
Good call out. I appreciate that.
Yeah, something I learned in Duolingo.
That's fine. It's teaching the world.
Right. All right. Well, with my little session all said and done, Matt likes to read the manga for every episode that we cover. So were there any differences between the anime and the manga?
NANI?!
Yeah, let's get into this. For anybody who wants to continue with the manga or start the manga where the anime leads off, that is chapter 40. Or anybody that is curious, there are currently 176 chapters total.
What?
Yep.
Crazy. Okay.
I'm not gonna spoil stuff. I'm just gonna say that we gotta talk about other people's relationships, so that's why it's so long.
That's fair.
Yes, does a good job kind of tying everything in together. I'm actually current on the manga.
Oh,
couldn't be me, because man,
Cam's got words,
I
and
do.
we can get to that in just a moment. I'm good with that. One of the kind of things to call out: Rintaro is 16. They don't actually say that, but you can kind of infer it. The first day that we see him working at the cake shop, again, he makes a comment how it's been a while since he has worn his uniform, which is kind of a foreshadowing for later in the series. Rintaro and Usumi are the two worst students in the class. Fun times.
Yeah.
When Rintaro is making a comment about his clothes when he's going to see Wagari for the first time, he's like, yeah, this is pretty much all I own for clothes. So it's just kind of, it wouldn't have helped anything. That's all he has.
No. Literally just a white t-shirt and some pants.
That's it. You know what? That's fine. I have no problems with this.
They
go.
But... Sorry.
That's all good. They go into the heights and birthdays of all the characters. I'm just going to. So Rintaro is 6'3", Wagari is 4'10". So huge height difference between the two of them. And then I did look up the average height of men and women in Japan. It is for men, it's 5'7", and then for women, it's 5'2". So when they continuously make this comment about how Rintaro is just huge, he's 8 inches taller than the average person in Japan.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So Usumi changes the group chat name to Totally Not Going to Fail. There is a bonus chapter of the guys looking at the pictures from the sports day. Basically, you got to see more pictures, them having more fun. It was kind of interesting, kind of nice to see. Wagari would tell Subaru, sometimes if you don't look in front of you, you won't see what's there. It's one of those things where on, was it episode 12, where she's constantly looking down. She would do that in other places too. So that's why Wagari would tell Subaru that.
Makes sense. Kind of a Japanese trope to always be looking down.
Yep. Rintaro and Wagari actually walked Mika around the aquarium looking for her parents. They didn't just sit there.
Oh.
And then they stopped and bought some drinks, and that's when Mika's parents found them. So basically in the same spot, but just they found her instead of Wagari finding them and then them coming back to Mika.
Okay. Yeah, it's not a huge difference, but it's definitely a difference that would catch my attention because originally that's not how I would have thought to search for parents, is to split up and stuff like that. But what Wagari suggested did make sense.
Yeah.
We don't want to animate all that. It's what it came down to.
Yeah, right.
Probably. Reanimate the entire aquarium. Yeah, let's pass.
No, fuck that.
Just to add one small child to it. So while they're playing Mario Kart, which I don't know if you guys made that reference.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Saku kept losing, and he kept wanting to try to keep playing so that he could win. He's terrible at video games, which is another trope. This is something that you don't see only because you don't really see like them at school all that often. But Wagari would actually open the curtains just enough so that she could peer through the window to get a chance to see Rintaro while at school.
That thought did cross my mind. Like, they know that they're literally right across from each other. Why don't they like try to take peeks at each other or something like that?
Because people can't know,
right? Yep.
Oh yeah, very good point.
So Wagari would keep it open just enough that people wouldn't know that the curtain was open, but that she could still look.
Okay.
So during the part where all those girls were trying to celebrate Wagari's... No, this was a different time. So the girls at Kikyo were... Yeah, the girls at the school, we'll put it that way. The girls at the school were trying to get study sessions with Wagari and Subaru. It interfered with the girls trying to study with the guys, so they kept trying to find ways around trying to get caught. Subaru actually started that exercise book in 2nd grade, so that big ass book that they were studying out of. Yeah, she's been used out of that in 2nd grade.
Wow, she's been using that high school book since elementary school?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Wagari is one of 163, so she's the top person in her class.
That's insane to me.
And they say that her average test scores are 20 to 30 points higher than everybody else's.
Oh my god.
That's a big difference.
Yeah, so they kind of like, once you know about it from the manga, you understand why all the girls want to study with her. well, she's the best person in the class, so of course they're going to try and study with her. It's like, oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Right.
When Rintaro's teacher made his comments about, enjoying summer school or enjoying summer vacation and having, like the time of your life, Wagri's teacher made the exact opposite comment. Hey, you're going to a prestigious school. You got to study over summer. You can't slack off. You got to get basically a 180. So it's just kind of funny to see the difference between the two schools.
I'm annoyed now. That would have been a very good parallel for the anime, but runtime.
Yeah, timing and stuff. You see the group chat Rintaro has with his friends. They give him a hard time because he stops like typing whenever he's trying to like message Wagari or she's messaging him. It's very obvious that he's distracted is really what it. And then of course, guys being guys, they're giving him a hard time.
Yeah.
Okay.
While trying to figure out what to do over summer, that is when the big group chat comes. So all the two girls and then the four guys all get into one big group chat right around summer break. Kikyo actually has summer camps over summer. So that's something that Wagari and Subaru have to deal with is study sessions.
Oh.
Rintaro thinks about what he was doing his previous summer. He wasn't as good as friends. So he basically spent his entire summer working at the cake shop or reading manga because he is a second-year high school student right now.
Oh.
You get a small flashback from Rintaro's mom of her and Rintaro's dad sitting on a bench. So basically kind of when they first started getting together. And Rintaro's mom is the reason why he makes cakes.
What?
So he became pâtissier, I think is the correct term. Basically, he started making cakes because he wanted to impress / make them for Rintaro's mom.
Like originally?
Yeah.
In the growing up? Okay.
Yeah. When they were younger, before, them actually being married and stuff.
Okay, you're talking about his dad. What's his dad?
Yeah.
Does his dad have a name?
We don't know it.
Even in the manga?
I mean, we know it now.
Yeah, I was just saying.
No!
I saw it in the character list.
We don't know it up to through the anime.
That's garbage. Well, okay. Netflix did kind of cheat and put her name on screen. And I'm like, okay, so that's her name. Okay.
Yeah. When Wagari's classmates were talking about getting Wagari gifts, they were all basically a bunch of rich kid gifts. That's the easiest way to put it.
Yeah.
If it makes a difference, his dad's name is Keiichiro.
We did not get his name until much later in the manga.
Crazy.
You actually don't see Rintaro doing any of the practicing making the cakes. You just kind of see him like saying, I want to do it. And then basically him and his dad have their conversation. And then it's like, all right, now here's the finished product.
Oh, wow. So the anime actually did something good for the manga.
Yes. Wagari's lock screen is her and Rintaro at the aquarium. And then during a break from one of the girls' study camps, they bring up wanting a boyfriend, and Wagari agrees that she also wants a boyfriend, and that's it. That's all I got.
Okay.
I heard just go read the manga. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Just go read the manga.
The manga is fantastic. I would say if you don't want to wait for Netflix to come out with season 2, which is a topic that we're definitely going to get into.
Yeah, we are.
Start on chapter 41, work your way through it. It paces very well. One thing I will say is there's no wasted characters in the series. Basically, if you have a good interaction if you have an in-depth interaction with a character, you're going to see them more than just the one time. Like they're not just going to kind of waste a character.
That's probably another reason manga's taking forever. Okay.
Yeah. Manga release has been like every 2 weeks to every month for a chapter.
Good.
The artwork in the manga is fantastic. That's something I want to talk about as far as the anime is concerned, but the manga does a beautiful job of illustrating the characters. They look pretty much like they do in the anime, which is not always going to be the case. And it's definitely a good read. If this is the kind of series that you're into, which, I mean, if you're listening to this episode, you probably like this type of anime. So I would highly recommend reading this manga.
Okay, very nice. I can also see because of like slice of life kind of stuff, it makes for a really good manga read.
Yep. Good in-depth conversations. I will say when it comes to like suspense, it's reasonable suspense. It's not just like, how the fuck does this happen? And then if something does happen, they're like, and this is why this is the suspense. And you're like, oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So it's not just let's make this suspenseful because we want to make it suspenseful.
Right. All right. All in all, not too bad. I was happy to hear that there was a couple differences because that always
Yeah.
makes things interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Can I start with a tangent?
Go for it.
Okay. Yeah.
So this is a rom com. Well, there's not that much comedy in this rom com, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, it's
I'm
more
only
like
bringing.
a romantic slice of life.
Yeah.
Ooh, you know what? You're right. That's a hard sell to convince people. So rom com does work.
Yep.
But I'm only bringing this up because the studio also makes this show. So between Wagari and Rintaro and Mirin and Gojo, which girl do you think loves her boyfriend more? Because Jesus Christ.
That's interesting. Compare this one with My Dress Up.
Because you can tell Wagari loves Rintaro, but it's all internal, and she can't say anything about it. She could say anything about it, but she's a coward. Mirin doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, but that's within her personality.
True, but she can't tell him because she's a coward.
Yes.
So I'm like, damn, I wonder who loves who more. I'm bringing this up because it did make me think of that, and I'm like, wait, Studio Cloverworks makes both of these shows, so okay, interesting, weird coincidence.
Lance, I'm going to let you go first because I have background knowledge of both. So we're going to.
I guess I kind of want to say that Karuko loves him more because I think she has a little bit more of like a. I don't want to go as far to say an obsession because
I would. I would.
She was definitely obsessed with him.
Okay, yeah. Because she's the one that definitely, like, because we found out in the episode 13 about her trying to implant. Yeah, okay, you know what? It is an obsession to a degree because she was 100% trying to place herself in situations in order to get Rintaro's attention, which totally makes sense. I'm sure it's a very common thing in general, so whatever. But she definitely, I want to say, like, tries romantically in a lot more ways. And because of how much that she is thoughtful in every word that she says and just her history of trying to get Rintaro's attention, I think there's a little bit more of a attention grabber there for like love compared to My Dress Up Darling.
Okay.
Not to say that there's none in My Dress Up, but I kind of want to lean towards Karuko being more in love. What about you guys?
So
go ahead.
I am gonna say it is Wagari for it's. I'm trying to articulate this. Basically, it's within Marian's personality to act the way she is towards Gojo. She just can't express herself. It is not within Wagari's personality to act the way she does towards Rintaro. And so what Lance was saying is she was trying to like force fate herself into meeting Rintaro for a second time. And then, fate kind of just takes over and within the series to make them connect for a second time. And then it's as far as like the two girls, what they do for their respected significant other, they both do like fairly similar things. They both bring the better personality out of Rintaro or Gojo and get them to kind of, expand and be more forthcoming with their feelings and just kind of not be a shut-in, which is basically how both of them were. So it's
I'm gonna argue Rintaro isn't that much of a shut-in. Rintaro has friends. Gojo didn't in the beginning of season 1.
Yes, and no. He had people he associated with at school. Because in the mentions, he spent his entire summer working at the cake shop or reading manga. That's all he did. He did not spend time with his friends. So he didn't really have friends. He had people he talked to at school.
Okay. Yeah, the anime also said in the past year is when his friends, his friendship with all of his friends really started going anywhere.
Yep.
So even maybe he was more of a shut-in in his younger years, but
most definitely.
Right now in the recent history, he's really started to express himself.
Okay. Yep. So it's like what they're doing for their male counterparts is basically similar, but as far as like my criteria for saying this is who's gonna love who more, which within their universe they're out of the park. But it's just Wagari's personality changes and she grows as a character because of Rintaro versus Marin, which yes, she grows, but it is still like her personality to be doing these things.
Okay.
Well, you can. What are your thoughts?
I want to say Marin only because that series is over and we see the aftermath of said love.
Okay.
Fair.
Without spoiling stuff.
True.
But,
I know how the series ends, so yes, I know.
But Wagari, we literally see it in the last episode. When she's visiting the cake shop, she looks depressed. We're like, man, I wonder what's wrong. It's like, don't worry about it because we'll never know. As far as anime watchers goes, we'll never fucking know.
I mean, if we never get a season 2, yes, because it's a critical part of what happens in what would be season 2.
I could see that, but Netflix.
Fair. They like to ruin things, so yes.
Also, yeah, it's literally just Netflix's fault. I have literally no one else to blame. I'm sorry, no one else to blame. So if we don't get to season 2, it wouldn't be that unheard of.
Yep.
Yeah, I know from the internet that a lot of people really appreciated this anime.
Yep.
But Netflix is only going to put money behind like super successful names. So is there a crossroads between how successful it was on Netflix versus just how many people just say that they liked it?
So, because I was talking to a person I work with today about how these things are done. If we're being realistic, the Netflix metric doesn't mean two shits because Japanese committee could just go make a season 2.
That's true.
And then they just go put it on Japanese TV. Now, if Netflix wants to pick it up, sure. But if Crunchyroll is smart, they'd be like, hey, let me get that. Or High Dive, if they had like another nickel to rub together. Hey, let me get that. But who the fuck knows, man? People did not like the dub, and that's all Netflix really cares about is the good dubs. Which, man, ooh boy.
Cam and I were talking about this. I enjoyed the dub, minus one person. Lance, what'd you think?
I 100% agree. I enjoyed the dub minus one person, and I wonder
one person.
It's probably the same person. Who is it?
Kuroko.
Okay.
Miss Wagari in the first 3 episodes. I don't like dissing voice actors, but I can say after the first 3 episodes, she got normal and comfortable and better.
Mm-hmm.
But the first 3 episodes of Miss Wagari sounded so fake and try hard at the same time.
So there's a reason for that.
I didn't like it. Okay, well, what's the reason?
So in the first 3 episodes, he is Lance. You would know this, Cameron. You would know this. So there's the formal speaking of somebody who you know but is not a friend.
Oh, she drops all the Kago bullshit. Oh, that's right. Okay.
So she goes from he asks her if she can talk to him like a friend.
Okay, that's not what I'm talking about.
I know what Lance is talking about. I know what you two are both talking about. It's not the same thing at all.
Okay.
Her performance is actually kind of rigid. Granted, this is her second or third role ever, so cut her a little bit of slack. Me personally, I'm just your voice is a smidge too deep and you're a little too rigid. Other than that, it's fine. I had to get used to her voice, but I'm let me switch over to the Japanese. I'm just this would be perfect if it was pitched down as half semitone, but here we are, so I'm going to go back to the English.
Well, when Fragrant is a great example. I watched all of Fragrant subbed. It took me a minute to get used to Fragrant dubbed. Loved it, but it took me a minute. I was like, this is kind of weird. And then once I got used to it, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, nope, perfect. Don't mind it. Fantastic job.
That's fine. I'm personally just biased.
There was a clear difference between how Kuroko in the first couple episodes did talk versus how she continued to talk performance-wise, like Cam was saying. When the series first started, I was half convinced that Kuroko's voice actor was a guy trying to sound like a girl.
That's why.
Going back to My Dress Up Darling, where there was that cross-dressing cosplayer, that dude had a very soft voice, and that voice actor had to play that voice actor or that character as like a softer voice character, which is totally understandable. It just made me think of that. I thought that, like I said, I thought it was some dude trying to be a girl voice, and then that immediately went away after this voice actor got more comfortable with this character in the next coming episodes. Episode 1 just threw me off. It didn't sound too convincing at first. That's all I really got.
Okay. That is not who Cameron and I agreed on.
Right hair boy.
I was going to say, I have a suspicion that you're going to say Redhead K.
Usumi. That's his name. Usumi.
To me, he filled his role perfectly, because I'm like, God, you're stupid and annoying.
Yep.
And it's perfect, but man, this hurts.
I didn't like. I found the character annoying. The voice actor did it justice.
Absolutely.
Usumi is not somebody I would ever want to be a friend with. Is kind of he's a great friend.
I'm gonna disagree. In high school, once we graduate, hey man, you gotta stop. You gotta cut it out.
Very true.
Yeah. I'll spoil some things after we're done recording.
Oh boy, I can't wait.
So
one
just
thing I
because
have
of your reaction of something that I brought up. What's up, Lance?
I do have one jab to throw at Usumi. It's really about trying to choreograph like the animation and like that dude's voice acting, because there was like one moment in the first couple episodes again where they were doing like a very excited scene, and he had all the lines, and he was supposed to be like explodedly yelling something with excitement. I don't know, but
is that when they didn't fail the test?
Maybe. No, I mean, it was in the first like episode or two again. Like there was just a couple like hard trips that really caught my attention. Like the animation and the voice acting were kind of like poorly going together for just a couple scenes. And I'd have to go back and rewatch it to pinpoint exactly where. But there was just one time he was super excited, and the way he animated his voice didn't give me the expression that the anime itself was being animated. So that threw me off.
Okay.
You could blame that on Netflix, but
absolutely.
It felt off. Other than that, I do really appreciate the character like himself. He's like a bro. He's looking out for his gang, and he eventually comes around. He learns that he can't be a douche, and he just becomes a good friend afterwards. But just a jab.
No, that's fair.
Yeah, Lance, I know romance / slice of life is not really your thing. I know you've been dabbling. But it's not your norm. We'll put it that way. What'd you think of this? A little behind the curtains. I picked this, so if Cameron and Lance hate it, it's on me.
Yeah, no, I did appreciate the story. We're doing this for the Valentine's Day kind of scope, so very fitting for what we're trying to do love story wise. I can definitely appreciate the story itself. I thought it was a great idea for everything. A couple jabs with the animation and early voice acting, but other than that, like everybody grew into their character, and they just continued to improve as the story progressed. So I was very happy to see all that. And of course, I was very interested to see just how Rintaro and Kuruko's love interest is going to continue to blossom, even though their schools are supposed to be, against each other. So that was interesting as well. I was definitely invested the entire series, and despite this show not having like action sequences minus like the one little street brawl that we've super fast forwarded through, I want
to talk about that later.
I was still watching this entire series during my workouts, and it's not like it held me back or made me bored or tired. So I was thoroughly invested. It was just a good story overall. So I was really happy about it.
Nice. Glad you liked it. Cameron,
what's up?
What are your thoughts on this one? Did you watch this one previously?
No.
Okay.
Which is very rare for me.
I was actually kind of surprised. Yeah.
Listen, it's been on my watch list for like 4 months. September, whenever September rolled around, and Netflix was like, "Hey guys, we got it." We were like, "We've seen this already," because it came out in the summer in Japan, and Netflix was just like, "Don't know."
Yeah, I saw that online that it came out late. It got delayed and kind of got some of the excitement pushed away.
Sure did, which I think it still performed very well for well by Netflix's metrics. But I can't say I'm old, because I'm still the youngest person here. I've been watching anime for 20 fucking years. So I did watch this and go, okay, okay, this is Toradora, better but worse. I know you two don't know what that means. Older
Right.
people who have seen Toradora, it is literally Toradora, except take Taiga and make her the most wholesomest cinnamon bun that we all gotta make sure she's okay. And instead of the two supporting characters, give Rentaro a group of friends that actually give a shit.
Which they do. Yes.
They do, and it's good. It's toxic, not toxic. It is positive masculinity. You love to see it.
Yep, I agree.
I feel
Yeah.
this show was too short. Well, the 13 episodes was not enough.
Fair.
For your standard rom-com fare, it was fine. It didn't blow my socks off, but it was still, I could still recommend this to people, because my cousin watched it and was like, I'm gonna go rewatch Toradora. And I'm like, okay, that's not a good sign. But I like what Lance was saying. There is no action. There's not a drop. There is not one frame of action in this show. But it's still like, I wonder how these dumb kids are gonna get to the next point in their relationship. I'm gonna keep watching. Oh, they all have trauma. Are we gonna talk about that? Nope. Okay. Well, I guess we just have to see them fumble around until something happens. Which is, it's nice. It was a good palate cleanser after watching, I don't know what the last anime I watched is, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been playing Final Fantasy games back to back. I'm tired. I'm tired and I'm sad. Oh, Cinderella Grey. Uma Musume, that's the last thing I watched, that's right. So yeah, coming off that, which has no romance unless you look at it really, really, really hard. It was fine.
Yeah, I can be with you on that one. Getting off my One Piece train, something like this is definitely a palate cleanser.
Are you okay since One Piece is going seasonal?
It's like finishing season 1.
Yeah, which pisses me off to no degree. Oh, I hate that phrasing, and it's not wrong either. It's
No, it's
technically correct, which is the best type of correct. But God,
Yeah. I think it's the best joke that an anime could ever say is that
After 1,500 episodes, we finished season 1.
After 1,105 episodes, season 1's finally over.
That's insane to me.
That's
it's
so
just
funny.
Just a quick like meme joke, and they did it, and it just worked.
It's very One Piece.
But yeah,
Just like the million-page book,
Ugh.
which I don't think Lance understands that. But basically, they made all of One Piece into one book.
Pretty much, yeah.
I can't imagine how big that would be.
It's essentially, we'll just call it 1,000,000 pages. It's massive.
Oh, I'm sure. That's
Think
crazy.
of the 99 can rack of beer and that as a book. Just a monstrosity of a book.
Okay, that checks out.
Uh-huh. But yeah, Matt, you're the one that suggested this anime, so clearly you liked it. What were some of your thoughts?
Okay, as somebody who doesn't really dabble in, but I guess rom-coms is what they called it. It's not a rom-com. There was no comedy in this. It's
a little bit, not enough to be called a comedy, but it's there.
Yes, this is slice of life romance. That's 100% what this is.
Yeah.
I thought it was fantastic. I really enjoyed it. The animation is really what drew me in. The story I really enjoyed it. It was very easy to get invested in all of the characters, which can be kind of hard. Like even Usumi, who I find annoying, I was like, oh, how does he progress? And he gets one tick smarter according to the school. That's about how he progresses in.
Yeah, that is sad but true.
And the nice thing is, he's the one that kind of flipped off on the Kikyo girls and then was like, hey, yeah, I fucked up. My bad. I shouldn't have acted like that. I was having a bad day. And you're like, you know what? I get it. I appreciate you saying sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. And just being able to say I'm sorry in a real manner really does mean a lot.
Ooh,
yes.
You know what? No, I'm going to disagree with you on that. You can say sorry all you want. Till you actually change your behavior for what you're sorry for, keep your sorry, which he does. His behavior literally does change. It's literally his whole arc. I wish he had got a little bit more, but I get it. I understand.
He'll get another one.
Good. Good.
So it's one of those things where if you've never watched or you don't normally watch romantic slice of life type stuff, I'd say this is a fantastic start. It's deep without being like, oh my God, I don't know what's going on, or this is just kind of romantic gush and I don't feel like watching this. Like if somebody were to come over your shoulder and start watching this, you wouldn't have to hide your phone and be like, oh yeah, sorry, that's the wrong scene. You can't see this.
Nah, I'm not a coward. I'm not a coward. I don't care. My supervisor walked up on me watching Dress Up Darling and went, this explains a lot. I'm like, fuck you.
Especially season 1.
Up season 2, episode 1.
That's fair. That's
Literally the
That's
bunny girls, and he was just like, "Oh, all right, well."
That's like, I
know.
understand. But,
Yeah.
I can watch this around my kids and I don't have to explain anything. They can literally watch an episode and be like, oh, yeah, this is interesting. And then I don't have to worry about like trying to explain anything to them.
Yeah.
And so I thought it was really good. I read the manga in like a month. So it's like I'm current in the manga and it took me about a month, which was kind of crazy. But I seriously very much enjoyed this one. I hope we get a season 2. Like I said, I think the animation is what really put it over the edge as far as like my enjoyment for it, because Wagari was very well designed. Rentaro was very well designed. Like every character was pretty unique in their own manner.
For sure. I really did like Rentaro's like whole appearance. And I like that they went into a backstory of why he looks the way he does, because that just added to why like a badass student chose the way to look the way they do. And it's not because they wanted to look like a punk. It's because he actually admired somebody else. So I really appreciated that scene too.
And then the parents, Rentaro's parents,
crying, just like, listen,
Yep.
she didn't cry, which I was like, it's bullshit, because I was in my notes, I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm right there crying with you, let's cry together.
That was a very
if she
sad
started
scene.
crying, she would have loud cried, hysterical cried.
Absolutely. She's like, I gotta go back to work. I'm like, no, fuck that job.
So
Yeah.
just the mom literally changing her appearance to help her son, oh man, heart-wrenching.
Yeah. And I really did like both instances where Rentaro sincerely thanked both mom and dad for helping out like his own personal life. It was a real heart clencher. Like they did a real good job for an anime like this. I really felt it.
Yep. So needless to say, I thought this was fantastic. I know Cameron's complaint about just kind of being tropey at the end. As somebody,
hate that last episode, fucking hate it. The episode's good. It could have been better. For episodes 1 to 12 to go to 13. You're like, brother, why you phoned it in? It's okay. But
the crazy part is that's how the manga goes.
That makes it worse.
Yeah,
no, that does just make it worse.
But it's also not as long. They drag it out more in the.
Well, yeah, because they have to fill runtime. They have to fill their runtime because there is no guarantee of season 2, and they don't want to do the thing where most rom-com anime do. And
yeah, I audibly said "what the fuck" on episode 12 because I thought that was the end. I was like, "What the fuck?" And then the next episode bar came up, and I was like, "Oh,
like,
okay."
Well, now I feel silly.
Yeah. That last episode, it almost felt like it could have been like semi-filler because we just got That's not fair because it was all of.
It's just a flashback.
History. It was a flashback episode, which is all necessary for character development kind of stuff. But it put a big pin in the progression of the story itself to a small degree. I don't know. It just felt a little odd, but I was okay with it because you need the character development.
Just kind of go on.
Okay. This is why I can't recommend most romances to Lantz, because that is how episode 13 is, minus the flashbacks, is how most rom-com anime in, where they just, I guess we're together now. No season 2, and you're like, bitch, what? Cool. We spent 5 hours of them chasing each other. They both said they like each other. All right, cool. Now we get to see how the relationship progresses. Where's my next episode? And they're like, I'll go read the book. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Hell, that's how most romance series end. It's just them getting together. And I'm like, well, I want to see what happens next, but all right, fuck me, I guess.
I mean, the joke on a lot of romance is you spend 13 episodes just for them to hold hands. So
yeah, that's the joke. And I'm like, guys, can we make it not a joke? Can we make that like this is why I like Bunny Girl Senpai, episode 3. All right, we're there together. I'm like, fuck yeah. Now what? And it's hey, this is how you have a relationship with another not grown adult, but another mature person. Great. There are other shows I would mention, but they don't have dubs, so can't watch them and talk about them here, which upsetting.
I mean, we could talk about them. We probably just won't cover them.
Upsetting.
Like what? Give us an example, Cam.
Otakoi, Love is Hard for Otaku. Hold on. Wait. I want to get the title right. Where's that?
I think he's pulling out a manga.
Otakoi, Love is Hard for Otaku. Yes, because it's only 6 books, but they start dating episode 1 And the literal rest of the series is how do two nerds have their first real relationship?
I don't know how to spell that.
WOTAKDAKOI. Ow, my neck. Because it's a technically office romance because they work in the same office building. And then the supporting cast also works in the same office building, and their interests are polar opposites. And you're like, how the fuck do you two end up together? And then they tell you, and you're like, no, I get it. I understand.
Oh, it's on Prime.
Yeah, it is. That's why we know we're not going to get the last 2 books as like a movie or something. Because, man, Amazon is so bad at their anime. I'm surprised people watched. You know, I don't want to get into it. We're here to talk about. We're here to talk about Fragrant Flower.
Yes.
Bunny Girl Senpai is also a good example of they get together in not the very beginning, but episode 3.
Yep. Which wouldn't that be end of book 1?
I think. As much as we hate Oshinoko, Aqua and his girlfriend, they're actually a couple. They're a real couple. In season 2, when season 3 ends, we have to have a whole conversation because
yeah, we're finding out about that. I've watched the first 2 episodes. The first episode, I watched the first episode.
Can't do it.
Yeah,
Can't do it.
No, I get it, Cam.
Gotta wait for like at least 4 episodes.
Yeah,
I can't see the rest of my books, so I can't give Call of the Night kinda counts. We just won't talk about the age gap.
Yeah, no, don't do that. Don't look behind that curtain. That's a High Dive exclusive. So unless you have High Dive, you won't see it.
I mean, it's problematic until the last book when you're just like, Christ, finally.
I've only seen, I think, the first episode. I need to watch more of it.
I think you will like it. Just don't think about the age gap.
I also started watching. Was it Jellyfish? Something.
I also have to finish that. We both have to finish that. I couldn't bring myself to do it because I'm like, something's gonna go wrong here and it's gonna make me mad.
Yeah, that's fair. I think I'm like 2 episodes in. I was like, I don't know if I want to know what happens.
I'll let you know.
All right. Anyway, Fragrant Flower. Besides the obvious trope at the end, I thought it did a good job. Obviously, because I recommended this literally after I've finished watching this.
No, I get that. I 100% understand that. You saw something, you liked it, and you're like, I have to tell other people. And then you went, I have a podcast, I can tell other people.
I can let the world know I liked this. That is the perks of being me.
Fair.
Yeah.
You know, this is your show. You steer the way. I'm just here because I feel like I commandeer the show every time I'm on here. So I'm gonna sit back and be quiet.
I know. Lance and I talk about this. We very much appreciate your insight. We enjoy. We have you on as often as we do because we appreciate what you have to say.
That makes me feel vindicated. That word. I have a degree. I'm smart. I promise. My college degree isn't hidden behind a $300 anime figure and a $20 plushie. I swear, you can see it. I promise.
Mine's in a cabinet. Don't feel bad. So one thing that I had mentioned. So they are 16 years old. They are in their 2nd year of school. So they are going into the summer break, which is kind of a crazy thing. Summer break for them starts apparently July 22nd.
Oh my God.
Yeah, right.
Right, all year school. That's right. Forget.
Yeah. So it's year-round school. I did that for 1 year, literally 1st grade, and then they're like, "Yeah, we're not doing that anymore." No, nobody likes this.
It doesn't work over here, but it definitely works everywhere else. That's where that sentence ends.
Yeah. There's a lot behind that. But anyway, so this is technically their last summer break, which means even more for the teacher to be like, enjoy your summer break.
Yes.
Because remember,
realize that
the next one will be them going into being adults.
Yup, take an entry exam. Oh my God. Can any of those students even take entry exams?
Yes, there are 2 of them. So
I have an idea which 2.
So Saku, so the smart one.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I don't remember his name right now, but the smart one.
He, and then Yorita. So he's the one that actually beats everybody up.
Can we talk about that?
1 second, just let me finish my point.
I got you.
Those 2 are well enough in school that they can take college entrance exams. and
Okay.
you find out why Saku does go to Chidori.
Oh,
There's
yeah, that's a good
Ooh,
conversation
can I
piece
take
there
a
too.
guess?
1 second, let me finish my thought. Because if you remember, he actually helps Subaru with her math homework.
Yep.
Yes.
So what were you saying?
I think the reason he goes to Chidori is because either his family is poor or he does not like or take tests. He can't be around normal people. Either that or he's poor or his family's poor. That's my assumption.
Do you want to know if you are correct?
After the show, yes.
I
Okay.
would almost just say, what if we just say yes now? Because I kind of wouldn't be surprised if a season 2 doesn't come out.
You know what? Fair. It's valid.
The answer is no to both of those.
Oh.
Oh, interesting.
It's kind of, this will be a character development spoiler, but it not really, like, it doesn't, it kind of gives some stuff away. Basically, there is an incident that happens at his middle school. He decides, because of said thing that happens at his middle school, I'm going to go to Chidori instead. And that is what makes him decide to go to Chidori. So he essentially could have gone to any high school he wanted to, and he chose to go to Chidori because of what happened in middle school.
No, it's fair. We've seen shows where characters do that.
Yep. And it's a pretty good reason. I like what happens later in the manga. We'll put it that way.
Okay.
It's kind of a, I'm not gonna say it because it'll kind of spoil some stuff. We can talk about it later. He did not have to go to Chidori, and neither did Yorita, but we don't find out why he chose Chidori.
Okay. I have a bone to pick now.
Okay, what's up?
So after Walgari, Subaru, and Rintaro kind of have that heart to heart, and they're like, "All right, we're good now."
Mm-hmm.
And that the thugs, gang members, I don't know what the fuck they are, they pull up on them, and they're like, "All right, we're gonna fight." And his friend step in, is like, "Nah, no, you're not." I'm like, "All right, cool.
No fight.
Someone's about to get their ass beat. I don't know who. It's not gonna be pretty." I sat down, I grabbed my bucket of popcorn I still had from Bring Your Own Bucket Day. I can see the bottom of the bucket. I'm so happy. And I was like, I'm about to watch someone get their ass beat. Or a bunch of people get their ass beat. I was sorely let down when they just cut back to everyone knocked out. And the dude you said, bowl cut man, just going, yup. That was easy. And I'm like, no. We're not going to skip over that. I wanted to see belt the ass. I wanted to see him beat the shit out of them because he's the quiet kid. And I'm like, all right, he's either hiding demons or he just got it like that. And apparently he's hiding demons because it was what? 1, 2, 3, the 2 in the back and the other 2. There's 7 people. He beat up 7 people like it was a regular Tuesday evening, afternoon.
Pretty much.
I mean, it was probably a Wednesday, but yeah. You don't see it. They skip over it in the manga. They kind of go back to it later, but they use it as an explanation of things, not really to watch him fight anybody.
Do we get to know why he can do that to people? Okay, because I'm over here like, brother, you were in the wrong school. Whatever thing you thinking about doing after high school, you're in the wrong profession. You need to go do something else that involves using your strength for something. I don't care what, but something.
I can talk about it. Basically, he's always been like that, and trying to talk about it without spoiling anything. So he's been like that since he was a little kid, and which is pretty atypical for an anime. And there are things that happen in his life where he no longer wants to just fight people. We'll put it that way. He has different motivations.
That makes me want to think like he got into a fight in middle school and almost killed somebody, and because of that, he doesn't want to go any further.
Wrong type of series.
Yeah, right?
Remember,
he couldn't protect someone, so he had to get stronger. That's what I'm thinking.
This is an anime. This is a slice of life romance. Like,
yeah, right.
A 12-year-old is not about to kill somebody.
In this genre, yeah.
Yes. If this was a shonen, probably, yeah. No, he lost control of his superpowers and almost killed somebody, so now he doesn't fight anybody anymore. Yeah. that would happen in a shonen.
Yeah, good point.
No. Neither of those are correct.
I tried.
You did. It was admiral. Or, yeah, words.
Yeah.
Valiant effort. There we go. That's what I was looking for. To kind of get back to what I was saying. Last year of enjoying their summer break. So this is their kind of last hurrah before they have to be adults and make adult decisions. So it means even more that, you know, they're wanting to enjoy their summer and move forward. So it's kind of it's nice. Basically the manga goes through their whole summer, which is kind of interesting.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. Did you guys have a favorite character?
I'm gonna go real basic with this one. I really did appreciate Rintaro this entire series. I know it's gonna be super easy to pick the main character, but like I've said in this episode before, his character design's really cool. He's this big, super scary guy, but at the same time, he's the nicest, hardest. That's a weird way to say it. He's got the nicest heart out of everybody.
Pause.
Yeah.
Also a weird way to say it, but yeah, we'll go with that.
He's just a very caring individual. So it's his outward appearance and the way he conducts himself are almost, opposites. So it's really nice to see how much he cares. And then we knew he wanted to give up on life as a child, and now he
whoa! Not give up on life. He wanted to stop making connections with people. Giving up on life is a little different.
Okay, good point. Way more specific. Yeah, he wanted to stop trying to make friends, and now he's got friends, and now he's got goals that he wants to continue to pursue, and even so much so that he found a passion in making cake like his family does. So, just all this growth in his character alone is really nice to see. Cam, what do you think?
You had a thought.
My favorite character, very controversial, is Subaru, actually, because we haven't talked about her at all.
Yeah, good point. I did like her. Yeah, let's talk about her.
She was an interesting character. I do have a question about her, but yes.
So I do like that she's like, I love this person platonically, and we're like, shut up. This is Tragic Yuri. We all know it. Just I see where you're coming from. I've seen the situation many times. It's gonna be okay. Matt, you know why it's gonna be okay, and then it's very much not okay.
No, it'll be okay. It'll be fine.
Disagree. I got a YouTube reel that says otherwise, but that reel is a year old, so I don't know where they're at now. But no, it's fine. It's fine. We have girl who loves other girl platonically, weird hair color, bullied because weird hair color, has self-love issues, and I'm like, that's me, except I have normal hair color, and I'm a dumb idiot man. She very clearly sees that Wagari loves Rintaro.
Yes.
Does not sabotage it, tries to like...
Well, she tried to sabotage it.
She thought about it, and then she realized, oh shit, he likes her too. I gotta help them, because they're both stupid. I don't care how smart Wagari is. Emotionally,
yes.
She's kind of stupid.
Yes.
Or stunted, because of home life, we don't know. Something we'll talk about later.
Okay.
I did hate her during the beach episode, I will admit.
Yeah, she was annoying in that one. Both times.
It's not... okay, it is 100% her fault, because everyone's like, I thought we were already friends. What are you talking about? Which, I get that. I understand. But hey, Subaru, if you, ask these people, are we good? Are we straight? We cool? They'll tell you. And they're stupid, so they'll tell you the truth. They won't try to, put up a front or a mask like smart people try to do. So I don't understand why she didn't understand.
Yeah, Usumi could not. He has two versions. Yes or no.
That's it.
That's all you're getting from him.
Yeah.
Question.
What's up?
I did not see silver. Am I the only one that didn't see? They said her hair is silver.
They did, and I'm like, why do I see light seafoam green? What's going on here? That does feel like a coloring error, but
yeah,
sure.
They didn't even try to make it silver. No, it was green.
Yeah, it was 100% not silver.
Which they even said, "Why is your hair silver?" And I'm like, "That's not silver. That's green."
I'm over here like, man, my glasses aren't that dirty, are they?
That's my only complaint with the anime is they're like, hey, you have silver hair, which in the cover art and stuff, she has not silver hair. She has more of a greenish tint to silver.
Oh, okay. So Cloverworks saw that and they ran with it, which I don't agree with, but sure, man, whatever.
Yeah, they made it all right, she has green hair, not silver hair. And I'm like, no, then change the wording. Don't say she has silver hair and then give her green hair.
also why I like Subaru. They went to the beach and there was no fan service. There was no fan service at all.
That's true.
That is. I
true.
was like, ooh, what year are we in? This is weird. I like it, but this is weird and different.
Like Wagari wore like
A
ankle
dress.
high dress, and Subaru wore jeans.
Yeah. This almost felt like a 1990s anime.
Yeah, like the ending of Yu Yu Hakusho right there.
Yeah, right?
That made me remember something. I have a misogynist question.
Okay. Oh, another like one good animation detail that I saw that was really nice on my second watch through is so when Subaru falls forward, like they actually made her like pants up to her knees wet. I was like, oh, good. Don't just like, oh yeah, I fell in the water and my pants are dry. Like they made it distinguished.
Like where she got wet. Yeah.
Yeah. I enjoyed that little detail. What's up? Misogynist question.
Okay, so because of my other podcast, I am programmed to look for this now. So we got Wagari over here. Wagari over here.
Yep.
Now I don't know if they just didn't keep her on model, if it was because of her clothes, but sometimes she had titties, and then other times she didn't have titties. Does she have titties as someone who has read the manga? Because I'm over here like, why is this so inconsistent?
Yes, I think it's just the type of clothes she wears.
Yeah, she's usually in some kind of dress.
Sometimes she'll be in a dress, sometimes she'll be in like a blouse. Just kind of it. She wears a variety of clothing. Yes, she is chested. She's not normal
Martin.
massive chested.
Okay, she's not normal big titty anime girl. Good,
right.
Because right. I don't want that from her. I don't know. When this show came out, everyone I know when Twitter agrees on something, either something really good happened or something really bad happened. For I think it was the first 2 months of the show airing, everyone went, "This don't draw no porn of this character." I bet not see one inappropriate picture of this character, and Twitter went, "You know what? Yes,
correct."
Which is crazy. That is absolutely straight insanity to me. I follow some of the most depraved people on that side of the planet. They was drawing her in these cute dresses, enjoying her time with Rintaro, because they get together at the end, but that's literally where the show ends. So I want to say boyfriend, but I can't quite say boyfriend yet.
Well, they agree that they're going to date each other, so yes.
True, but we don't see nothing, so
fair.
Yeah. I just want to say, I genuinely went, wow,
I appreciate the internet.
I do. Now I gotta watch this show to see, like, how wholesome she is. I'm like, damn, gotta protect this person. I know last year's Anime Awards, I think Anya got the Protect at All Cost award. Yeah. Fuck all that. If Wagari does not get that award, we gonna riot in the streets.
Yes, because Anya is not really a part of season 3 of Spy Family, so Anya's already protected.
I was gonna say, I thought the whole, you know what? It's not important. I'm not watching Spy Family. It's fine.
Yes, no, I completely agree. Protect Wagari at all costs. She does not need to be in any Rule 34 stuff. Nope. No, she just needs to stay with Rentaro in wholesome goodness.
Yes,
absolutely. I appreciate the internet for that one.
For those 2 months, yeah. After 2 months, out the window, gone out the window. Holy fuck! People were prepared, and I'm like, guys, no.
It's like, all right, 60 days have passed. I can hit send.
Literally. It's not really a gripe. I was just concerned and confused.
Okay.
During the aquarium date, it was a date. Fuck what them kids said. Why did it take a 5-year-old to go, you like her, and him going, oh shit, I do. Brother, you knew you did. Why did it take a 5-year-old to tell you? Okay, to make him realize that, oh shit, I like her. That made me mad. I'm over here like, you aren't emotionally intelligent enough to go, damn, I think I like her.
He was lying to himself. I mean, he says it in his confession to her, like, hey, I wanted to just be your friend, and that can't be the case. I can't just continue to be your friend. So he was lying to himself.
I think you're right, but only up until that little girl went, y'all will look cute together, and then runs away. And I'm like, yeah, that's what the show's about. Granted, that's our knowledge versus his knowledge, but still.
Yeah, because he's probably like, no, that's not true. And then somebody else says it, and you're like, maybe that is true.
This is why I hate kids.
Yeah, and a little tiny child above everybody. Like, you look cute. Like, oh, maybe we do. You gotta take her
Kids are
advice.
honest.
They are
That's why-
honest. They are a little
That-
too
that-
honest sometimes. I am out of notes other
Yeah,
than
I don't know.
at the festival when she pulled up on him, I'm like, damn, she looks like somebody's mom. Now coming from me, that's a very high compliment. But I was like, why do you look like a you? I'm the MILF guy for all my friends. So if I say you look like a mom, it's just like, damn, why you look good today? Why does she look like someone's mom? I'm over here like, no, the bad, no. It was they gave her different hairstyles every couple episodes. I'm just like, thank God. And then I remember Studio Cloverworks they're gonna make sure their characters look good no matter what they wearing. So thank you for
That is
hairstyles and clothes.
The details in this series was crazy.
Very good. There was a lot of glamour shots. I think there were too many glamour shots, if we're being honest. Because after a point, I'm like, yes, you like her. Yes, she is cute. We know. Trust me, we know. Move on to something else.
No, we can't.
I mean, you're not wrong. I just wish they had.
Typically, we talk about favorite moments. Do we want to talk about a favorite moment?
The mom crying because she realized her son has friends.
I did find it hilarious when the dad 2 times when Rintaro had given Wagri her birthday present cake. He was waiting, and he's like, I just thought his face was always like that.
Yeah, I was like, dude, that's you know what? You gave him this face. This is your fault. So I get it. I understand why you would think that.
So that was just laugh out loud, very hilarious statement from the father. And then a wholesome moment is after Rintaro makes the cake that his dad approves of. He genuinely says thank you. And then the dad says to the mom, has he been smiling like that all the time? And yeah, so it's just kind of a very wholesome moment where it's like, oh yeah, hey, look, dad who works probably like 60, 70-hour weeks notices his son is not just a depressed, miserable person anymore.
Yep. Yeah. My favorite moments were when Rintaro sincerely thanked both of his parents, and his mom getting emotional on her way back to work. And she's like, oh no, I'm getting too emotional for this. Like, that hit kind of hard. And then just the satisfaction of his dad just feeling proud of his son and stuff like that. So those are definitely my 2 favorite moments, were the sincere thank yous.
Understandable.
Cameron?
I thought I started off with saying, the mom crying that her son has friends. I mean, I can pick a second one if you want.
I can pick quite a few. There's quite a handful that I really enjoyed.
What's another one, Cam?
When she eats, you know what? Fuck it. Anytime she eats food, she is probably the single most happiest person on the planet. I can only think of one other person in all of anime who looks similarly, and no, it's not Luffy or Goku. Some little pink-haired girl from at Slice of Life camp, Slice of Life show about camping, which I might have y'all watch. I don't know yet.
Which one?
It's called Laid Back Camp.
Okay.
Also, it's you thought this show didn't do anything. Laid Back Camp, they just go camping. That's it. And they take baths in the hot springs a little too much.
Like every episode.
A little too much.
a little too much.
Yeah. She absolutely looks like the world could end right this second and she would be in peace every time she eats. It's so animated. It's fantastic, which I said a lot. So let's choose a different word for how good the show was.
Phenomenal.
I know, Cameron, you did not enjoy the tropey ending. I enjoyed episode 13. I'll be honest.
That's fine. You haven't seen that many romances, so I get that. That's fine. But God, please stop. Once you get to like 15 or 16 and it just ends with them going, I like you. I'm like, no, do that 2 episodes ago.
Can we do that out episode 6? Like, can we do it like halfway point maybe? Yeah. No, that's completely fair.
I would take that. I would honestly take that.
Cameron, you also have to remember, like, you're our influence on a lot of these like slice of life, just out of the norm for us series. So you kind of led us down this path. So it's your fault that, this is
that's
time.
fine. I will take the responsibility. Not my brother, my cousin. He also favorite anime is One Piece, does not venture out. And I'm like, try this thing. And he went, is there more stuff like this? This was good. And I'm like, give me like 2 weeks because we both work 40 hours and don't see each other. So I just think people should watch stuff that's not shonen.
I don't blame you. I appreciate all of the various shows you've had me watch, because like Makane, I would have never watched that.
We got to talk about that one. That should have been the Valentine's Day episode. That should have been it's so ironic because there's only one couple in this, two couples in that show. That would have been great irony.
Yes,
that's a missed opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely. I know there's just so much out there. It's hard to kind of keep track of everything.
Just don't watch isekai; they aren't good.
Yeah, definitely need to stick to the good ones, like Jobless and Slime.
Ooh, I'm gonna give you some pushback on Slime. Slime is okay. The fight scenes in the book are better than what the anime is doing. Because I watched season 3 and was like, wait, that's it?
Yeah,
there's only like one big fight, and it's not even really what's his name, Rimuru fighting. It's everyone else.
I mean, I know we covered it in the podcast. I wish what they were doing for season 4 they would have done with season 3, because I wish they just would have combined them.
That is that. Cut out some of the meetings, which I thought was a meme until damn, y'all chose this. You as the committee sat down and was like, yeah, let's do this. And I'm like, no, let's cut out 60% of this.
The sad part, like, they are important. That's the problem. That is the problem. They are important because the character that's not this show. So let's we can talk about that after. Lance, would you recommend this show to other people? Would you be willing to tell people that you watch this show, besides recording it and saying that you watch this show?
No, yeah, I would definitely recommend this to anybody, especially like a new person who wants something nice and easy going into anime, somebody who doesn't want to be flooded with flashy lights and fight scenes and stuff like that. They just want a nice wholesome story. This is definitely going to be right up anybody's alley. If you just need just a decent kind of story to get off of, the shonen train that like we talked about, this is a nice palate cleanser, like we've said. So yeah, I would definitely recommend this to people. I did appreciate the story.
Y'all want to test that theory?
Test the theory?
Yeah. I'm going to have my mom watch it and see what she thinks.
I think that's a good idea. But she watched Oshinoko, so if she watches that...
Okay, she only watched that because she was like, what the fuck are you looking at? I'm like, depression. She walked in when I got stabbed, and she's like, are you okay? Like, what the fuck happened? I'm like, no. Mom, I'm not okay. I'm really not okay. And I knew this was going to happen.
I did too, and it didn't make it any better. It did not make it any better. No, that's that. Okay.
Oh, she's gonna fucking text me about season 3 because she knows about season 3.
Be like, you gotta wait till it's over, then I'll watch it.
So the problem with her is she's not watching anything subbed. She's only willing to. I get one sub show before she dies, and I gotta pick. So, man, it's
her words I said her words or yours.
Hers.
Ooh,
I know what I'm gonna pick. It's just, what if something better comes out? And I'm like, so
that's a hard one. Okay.
It is, because the show I wanted to watch should have a dub and does not, which is a little upsetting. But after what happened today, you know what? Maybe it's not that bad. Well, sorry, what I know, in 6 months I'll have a show for you guys to watch, and we can all be tired and depressed together.
Can't wait. I can't wait. Yeah, so you're going to have your mom watch this.
Yes.
You have to get back to us.
I'll text her in like 20 minutes.
Let us know what she thinks of this series. If it's it's so wholesome. I can't imagine she wouldn't enjoy this.
Right.
She's going to have questions because she always has questions.
That's fine. Questions are fine. I can answer a lot of questions because
because I don't have answers.
That's fine. Honestly, I'm surprised you did not read this one.
Hey man, you know how long Final Fantasy games are?
No. The last Final Fantasy I played was Final Fantasy X-2, and I didn't finish it.
So, for perspective, I just started 9. Before 9, I played 15. Before 15, I played 7 Part 2, and then 7 Part 1. Before that, I started Metaphor Refantasio, which those words don't mean anything to you. It's essentially Persona 6, but without being Persona 6. I got 20 hours into that game, was just like, I don't know what I'm doing, restart. So I haven't done a whole lot with my life the last 8 months besides play those games.
So basically, since before we saw you at Colossal Con, got it.
Yeah, I think I was bitching about 7 Remake. I was talking to fucking Lance's cousin-in-law about why I fucking hate 8. God, I hate 8 so much.
Tyler?
No, he was
No.
talking to John.
John, that's his name.
That's Tyler's friend. Yeah, because John said that 8 was his favorite, and then Cameron gave him a look like, "Why the fuck is 8 your favorite?"
He had a good reason.
Yeah,
and
right.
then I was like, okay, but this, and he got real quiet. And I'm like, the junction system is amazing. Everything else, ass.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I laughed way too hard. It was not that funny.
No, the look I gave him, if ever anyone was looking at me, they'd be like, "Oh, you gonna kill him? You're gonna kill this man."
Oh man. Yeah. Then you guys played Lance. Was it you that was playing Final Fantasy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I showed him.
He was stuck on the part.
I was stuck on the part, and then I let John play for like 20 minutes. He's like, "Oh yeah, you just gotta go into this forest." I'm like, "How the fuck did I not see this forest?"
It wasn't that you didn't see it. It's because you couldn't go through the forest in a car, because you can't drive through a forest in a car in real life. And I'm like, man, maybe the 90s were a mistake.
I mean, it's such good logic, though.
It is, but not for a video game.
No, it definitely is. Oh, man. Any other questions about this? I know Cam has questions for off record. We can call it that. But as far as the series is concerned, I am very happy you guys enjoyed this. I'm glad we could do this. Yeah. No, this one, fantastic Valentine's Day episode. Just kind of works out. So like I said, I'm glad you guys enjoyed this. I'm more surprised, not surprised. I was not surprised that Cameron enjoyed this. Little more surprised that Lance enjoyed it just because it's out of his norm, which I appreciate.
Yeah, no, I can appreciate good stories. So this one definitely falls in that category.
All right. Yep. You ready to hurt us, Lance?
Yeah.
All right. Let's get into this Pokemon quiz, I guess.
Okay.
All right. So since Cam is here, we're going to jump into Generation 4 questions. We're going to switch it up a little bit.
No.
Just for a quick reminder for everybody, this is the Diamond and Pearl season kind of
and
stuff.
Platinum.
And Platinum. So we can talk about Dialga, Palkia, Turtwig, and all of them, and everybody in between, really.
My only knowledge is from Pokemon Go, which does not help in any of this.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
Not. Yeah, you know what? With the questions I made, it's probably not.
Cameron, this is all on you.
Oh, okay, my God.
So here's the good guesses. All right, so question number 1. 3 new babies were introduced. Who were those 3 new baby Pokemon?
Mime Jr., Bonsley, and fucking Happini? No.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
No. What the fuck is Mantike? Mantike, because it evolves into Mantine.
Yeah.
I don't know if Chingling counts or not as a baby. It doesn't. Okay, hold on. This is why would you start with this?
Apparently he does.
Mime Jr. because it evolves into Mr. Mime.
Yep. Mantike.
Starters, Stupid Bird, Bugs. There's so many fucking Pokemon in Diamond Pro Platinum. No.
Is it Platinum the last one that has every gen?
I think so. Because because Black and White are technically soft reboots. I'm forgetting something. This is making me mad. Fione, because Fione is technically a baby Pokemon. You have to breed Manaphy with a Ditto to get it, which is... Man, when you start breaking your own rules...
Lance was like, yeah, I didn't count that one. So...
Okay.
I saw his face. He's like, that's true. Not what I thought of.
New baby Pokemon. I think that's all I can remember.
What were the first 3 you said to begin with?
Bonsley, Happini, fucking, I don't remember the third one. I said it though. Mantite.
Yeah. No, that was 4. That was the 4th one.
Chingling technically is a baby Pokemon based off stats, but that's stats. That's not actual like breeding.
I know you said it.
Munchlax.
You know what?
How the fuck did I forget Munchlax?
Lance is like, I fucked up. Cameron's saying all these babies.
Getting a Munchlax made me want to rip my hair out because you have to pray to whatever god you believe in that you headbutt the tree you put honey on at the right day when Jupiter is in Gatorade. And I'm like, this is stupid.
Well, I'm an official bad host because there's 5 new baby Pokemon.
Cameron just said them all too.
I feel like I'm forgetting one.
Basically.
That's
a yes or no statement.
I don't know if I'm forgetting one either because I'm not. I have enough dignity to not look it up.
Yeah, I won't.
I will be, well, honestly, I totally screwed up because I didn't look that hard at every single Pokemon on the list. So that's why I know for sure there's 5.
Lance said 3, and we got 3 of them, so we're good.
Oh.
We passed.
Yeah.
What's the answer, Lance? It's gonna bother me.
It's Mime Jr.,
Yes.
Happiny,
Yes.
Bonsley,
Okay.
We said those
Mantike.
3.
Yep.
We said that one.
You said Mantike and Munchlax.
Yep.
And I did forget about Fione.
Because it's such a waste of a Pokemon. It doesn't do anything.
A mystic baby Pokemon that like shouldn't, it breaks the laws of like legendary and mystic Pokemon. It's just the one exception.
The first exception.
Yeah.
We won't talk about Gen 7, 8, and 9.
I'm just gonna retract that one because I gave you a bad question to begin with. Whoops.
No, you asked for 3. We gave you 5. That sounds like extra credit.
Yeah, you gave me a lot more than I asked for. So yeah, we'll go with that.
Whoa. All right,
Okay.
there's your one Matt.
Way to go, Cameron. I appreciate you.
Yes, good job. You did actually really good.
Thank you.
All right. Now listen to these words.
Oh, fuck.
In Generation 4,
Mm-hmm.
what typing is Togekiss?
I didn't play Gen 4, so I have no fucking idea.
Normal flying, because fairy isn't a thing yet.
Matt?
Sure. Yeah, that one.
I don't think they'd give it psychic. But no one used Togekiss because it wasn't good yet, so I don't know. I want to say normal flying.
And then Matt's just going to agree?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, the answer is normal flying. I kind of gave it a dead giveaway there when I said listen to my words.
Well, yeah, because they changed it to fairy when fairy types came out.
Yeah, fairy
Which,
types.
smart.
Yeah, very smart. I think it was definitely fitting. Fairies didn't come into existence until Generation 6, and we're talking about Generation 4 here.
Yep.
All right, and my final question.
What
What level does Gibble evolve?
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
It's
Gibble is
the first
ground dragon.
evolution for Garchomp. 37. Yup, sure.
32.
Okay. Those are both good guesses because this is a dragon Pokemon we're talking about. But you guys are both high. You guys are both high.
Really? You have a debate that long?
Uh-huh.
26.
That's what I was gonna say. 23.
Okay, not bad.
Brain
not bad.
hurt.
Cam, you were technically closer. The correct answer is 24.
That's so annoying.
Yeah.
You have a debate that long? Holy shit.
You also do get him relatively early in Generation 4. I was definitely rocking him, I don't know, easily before, I don't quite remember. Mid-game, a little bit before mid-game. I remember a bridge being involved, like you had to go under a bridge and surf into this little
Nope.
cave or something like that. I just remember something about this bridge going downwards.
Nope. I'm surprised you didn't. That's the first. I am kind of surprised you weren't like, how many forms of unknown are there? Because that's also a question that trips people up.
We did that in the past.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah, but unknown's Generation 2 questions.
I mean, well, they added the question mark and exclamation mark in.
You are
Gen
right.
4.
They did add the abbreviation. Not abbreviation.
Because everyone was like, what is this for? Why are you doing this?
Yeah.
Oh, I got 2 out of 3, so I'm sticking with my normal.
I appreciate you.
I got you, dog.
Yep, you guys definitely did better than I had originally thought, and I'm gonna go discipline myself for screwing up.
Or don't go. Or you can play better games.
You better.
Listen,
Oh,
listen. Anything past Black and White 2 isn't great. Legends Arceus is fine. Everything else is kind of bad. That's someone who's been playing Pokemon since Gen 2. And I have not played Legends ZA because I can't bring myself to spend $70 for Pokemon game, because that's dumb.
For half a Pokemon game.
Oh,
But-
yeah, because the deal. Oh, you know
So
what? Thank you for not.
$110.
Yeah, because the DLC. Thank you for not asking anything about the DLC. I hate a lot of those the new megas. Some
No,
of them
I
are really
have-
cool, but holy shit, some of them those look bad.
Yeah, I have not brought myself to care about spending $30-$40 for DLC. It's just I don't have that kind of time.
You should most definitely look up the DLC Mega Evolutions and then go from there, because some of them are really bad, like Darkrai. What the fuck did they do
Yeah.
to Darkrai?
I've seen lots and lots of reels about people playing because I watched and now they're in my algorithm. But I've seen lots of shitty megas. I've seen lots of shiny hunting people going like people beating level 200 guys with one hit.
Yeah, that's
ZA
all
is
just stats.
crazy.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't have that time anymore. I'm too busy playing Donkey Kong and I gotta get that done before Resident Evil comes out. That's my life right
Brother,
now.
that's in like 20 days. Well,
Uh-huh.
no, from when this comes out, it's going to be like 4.
Yeah, it'll be well, this
When
will come
does-
out on Valentine's, so technically it'll be in about 2 weeks.
I
So
thought.
after.
Oh,
release.
it comes out the February 26th. Okay.
Mhm.
Because I have time now.
Yeah. So I got some Donkey Kong to play. That's my goal.
Just going through Final Fantasy IX and understanding why people order the Amigo. This is where it stops getting good. Because I see what they're talking about, and I hate it. I hate that I can see. I hate that I understand.
I have 9 on PlayStation disc and I have 9 downloaded on my Switch. So when life gets slow, I'll get around to it because I do have it.
Play
Yeah,
Digimon instead. It's better.
I do
Then-
love Digimon.
It's better than
That is
Pokemon.
true.
I say, having not started Time Stranger yet.
I'll get around there one day.
I don't remember the last time I played a video game.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Love video
I'm-
games.
I either read the manga, watch an anime, or
Don't you have a job?
well, it's overrated.
Don't you have like a family life as well? So like, I don't blame you.
Yeah, that's really like basically college. I stopped playing video games because college almost full time. This podcast and a family, kind of important. Just kind of hard to squeeze that in. And yeah, now I just play a little bit of phone games, and that's really about it.
I will 100% admit to get a Steam Deck. I love
Yeah.
my Steam Deck. I don't even travel anymore. I will play this bitch at work.
I've thought about it. It's so much more worth than a Switch 2.
Yes. No offense, Lance.
No, it's okay. I knew I was going to get some heat for buying a Switch 2 right away, but I know in the long run I was going to get
Hopefully,
my.
I hope,
That's
I
my
pray,
mindset.
I hope and pray for you, man. Because I'm like, until Fire Emblem comes out, ain't no point in having Switch 2 for me personally.
I got it because Pokemon, Super
Doesn't-
Smash,
It's
Mario
because like
Party.
Pokemon doesn't run like ass.
Yeah. But Super Smash is really the biggest selling point for me because definitely love that series. And then it
Yep.
was just a really nice cherry on the top that Resident Evil finally is being released on Switch because
Well, no, the other versions they're on Switch. You just have to play them connected to Wi-Fi. To my knowledge,
well, you
I
just
think
have to
this is a
buy them and
full.
download them. They're digital
I-
cards. But like I kind of
Oh.
I guess what I'm getting at was like Silent Hill, like new games, like brand new games didn't make it to Switch. And
Well,
now we
yeah.
have such a horror game like Resident Evil coming like day one to the Switch. So I'm super happy.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna say one last nerd thing about that, and then I'm gonna let y'all go because it's starting to get late.
Yeah.
I think the Switch was equated to just a stronger Wii or Wii U.
Mm-hmm.
The Switch 2 is essentially a tiny PS4, so that's kind of why they weren't fucking with the Switch. Switch 2 is essentially just last gen's hardware on the go, so they're like, this is way more manageable. And I'm like, you know what? Cool, good for you. I have a computer. I can acquire Nintendo games through means if I truly want to. I don't because I own a Switch somewhere because I gotta get the Animal Crossing stuff from my sister. All right, I'm done now. I swear.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Well, I'll let you know how Resident Evil's quality on the Switch plays out. Hopefully, it's as good as like a PS5 or something.
Okay,
All right.
awesome. Cameron, I know you have questions about stuff and things and stuff, so we can stay on that. But Lance can go to bed because I know he's got stuff going on.
Yeah,
All right.
thank you.
And that is all we have for this episode of the Anime Lounge podcast. Please make sure to check out the Anime Show on Facebook and Instagram. Check out all the awesome anime content they have on there. Also, please check out our D&D podcast that Lantz is the dungeon master for, and I'm just along for a good time, along with some of our friends. You can check that out on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. That is D&D Noobs, NOOBZ. Also, please subscribe to this podcast, drop a like, and leave a comment. What did you think of the fragrant flower blooms with dignity? That is a mouthful.
Bye.
Later, guys.